Hey everybody, it's Tim Derling. Welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions, and specifically, welcome to an album in review. If this is the first one of these shows you've seen, this is where I take a classic album, usually one that's celebrating an anniversary, a release date, or maybe it's somebody's birthday in the band, and I talk about it for a few minutes. And today, I'm going to talk about an album that was released on February 14th, 1980. That would be Heart and Bebe Le Strange, or Bebe Le Strange, however you want to say it. This is just an old CBS, US CBS CD. And this album was the first album that came out after Roger Fisher had left the group under circumstances. So they were down to a five-piece, Savannah, Nancy Wilson, Howard Leese on guitar. They had Steve Fossen on bass, Michael Drozier on drums. This album is actually a pretty rocking album. It's just not recorded that way. This was produced, of course, by their longtime producer Mike Flicker, someone named Connie and Howie. So it's, Mike Flicker, Connie, and Howie is the production credits. The best known song off of this album, I think, is probably the title song, which, again, if it had been recorded with a heavier production, would have been one of their heaviest songs. But it wasn't. As it stands, it's a great song, and it peaked at 109. It was one of those bubbling under songs. The highest charting song on this album, sadly only got to 33, but it's a great song. Even It Up. This one's a little bit different. It's got the Tower of Power horn section on it. Sassy vocal from Ann. Actually, in recent years, Lee Aaron did a really good cover version of that song. But it's got some other good stuff on it too. Break is a really fast rocker. Maybe almost a little bit of new wave. It's a little frenetic. Really cool. Rockin' Heaven Down's a great one. The album is pretty rocking all the way through. The only time it really slows down, Down on Me is kind of a slow blues song. It's got Pilot and Sweet Darlin'. The last couple songs in the album are a little bit slowed down. Other than that, Strange Night, Raised on You, it's pretty rocking all the way through. Sadly, although it was a top 5 album, number 5 on Billboard, this album stalled at gold. It didn't have a big hit single. And that's the first time that Heart had an album that didn't hit platinum. Of course, they'd put 2 more albums out that didn't even certify, and then they'd have their huge comeback come 85. But for now, that was kind of the first downturn. But this album, I've seen this one a lot used, especially the vinyl version. Pick it up because it's really good if all you've got are a couple of hits collections and maybe Dreamboat Annie or Little Queen. This one's really, really strong, really, really good. And I don't always say that about Heart albums. So Bebe Le Strange from 1980 from Heart, check it out. Today is an album in review on Tim's Vinyl Confessions.